What is up, guys, and welcome back to FudgeMuppet. I'm Scott, here to present to you the second build of Skyrim Week, the Lich. For those of you longtime fans, you may recognize this character from our first video ever, the Necrowarp Enhancement. If you want to see the evolution of our channel and skills over time, you can go back and watch it, but in a nutshell, it wasn't a build, but rather a concept that we explained how to play for a mage, a melee character, and an archer. The Lich uses this concept, however now it is a character, and more importantly, a build. The Lich was a powerful Nord mage born sometime in the early First Era. Ambitious and power-hungry, she focused all of her time and effort into becoming immortal, which for that to happen, cruel experiments and sacrifices had to take place. She successfully prolonged her life with her powerful necromancy magic and her vast arcane knowledge for thousands of years, stretching all the way to the 200th year of the Fourth Era, which also happens to be the start of Skyrim. At this time, she was finally caught by a paladin of Archay who had devoted his life to destroying the Lich, as many had before him. Though this particular paladin succeeded in severing her power, whether it be by luck or skill, he managed to do it with the cost of his own life. His blade had been blessed by Archay, whom the Lich considers her mortal enemy. The blessing on the paladin's blade severed her arcane ability and depleted her magicka. While still managing to kill the paladin, the Lich fled across the border to Skyrim, being caught in the process, which you all know is the beginning of Skyrim, and the Lich is now at square one. She has to regain her arcane power and find a way to continue her immortality, which she does through becoming a vampire. The playstyle for the character will need an interesting setup. You'll need Dragon Aspect, the Slow Time Shout, and the Blessing of Talos regularly. The Amulet of Talos and the Necromage perk are also needed. The Necromage perk increases all the effects of the undead, aka you, a vampire character, will also feel the effects, as you are undead. So with this, the increased shout cooldown effects from the Amulet of Talos and the Blessing of Talos are increased even further from the Necromage perk. And one of the key features of this for this build is it makes slow time last longer, and you can use it basically straight after you finish using it. So in your playstyle, you'll need to have all these things on and active, including Dragon Aspect, and then use Slow Time, and now you can use your Icy Storms to surround your foes, cast 10 or 20, as many as you can from all directions. This will make them take a ridiculous amount of damage and be consumed in an unescapable blizzard. The other playstyle, of course, is using Conjuration to summon the undead, and the Ritual Stone is used amongst this. The use of Azadal's Ring of Arcana will allow you to switch to a lower costing effective frost spell called Freeze when you do have low magicka. So the skill set for the Lich is Destruction, Conjuration, and last of all, Heavy Armor, which I will explain in a second. Destruction will all be ice magic and used to make your massive storms of frost damage, Conjuration will be used to summon the undead to aid you in battle, and Heavy Armor will be used to of course protect you, and all for its awesome effects, as we use Azadal's armor. The boots walk on water, the helmet allows you to cast conjuration spells and runes further, the armor gives those that attack you with melee a chance to be paralyzed, and the gauntlets make wards less effective but absorb some magicka. All the perks you will need are in the description, and as mentioned, the playstyle for the character is complex due to the setup. Once you've mastered the setup, however, I swear to you, this will be one of the funnest characters you have ever played. The stat distribution for this build is about 80% magicka and 20% health, which is fortified by the heavy armor. The stone we are using is the Ritual Stone, which will allow you to raise the undead around you once a day. This fits in perfectly with the Necromancer feel. So thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for the final build of Skyrim Week. Both Michael and I hope you're looking forward to our upcoming Let's Plays, and remember the perk link is in the description along with a link to our Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. We've been loving all the support you're giving us, and we'll see you all soon.